Hello everyone and welcome to today's webinar. The topic for today's webinar is exploring endless possibilities in optimizing connectivity and achieve data transfer efficiency in today's fast-paced digital world. Well, I'm Suma, Marco Manager for Harting India. I'm the moderator for today's event and I'll walk you through the details of the webinar. The presentation for today's webinar will be covered in 45 minutes and the last 15 minutes is for Q&A, question and answer session. I request all of you to post your questions in the Q&A box during the presentation and we will address them at the end of the session. In today's presentation, we will dwell into the latest trends and technologies that's transforming the way we connect to the world around us. So from IoT, networking, device automation, data security, everywhere we need connectors. In this presentation, you can gain insights on Industry 4.0 and IIoT, how to find pitch board connectors and the various products and developments happening in this field, how to choose the right connectors for your industry while optimizing your CapEx and OpEx, and also how to implement industrial single-pair Ethernet for your environment. Our esteemed speaker for today's webinar is Mr. Anup Kabaria. He is with Harting for 8 years and since has assumed many roles and responsibilities, currently holding the position of product manager for Harting India for electronics range of products. With an experience of almost 18 years, he has worked with brands like Schneider Electric and Emerson. He will share his expertise in today's presentation on how industries can leverage the advanced connection technologies to drive innovation and improve efficiency and create new opportunities for growth. So let's dive in. Once again, thank you all for joining today's session. Over to you, Anup.
Thank you very much, Suma, for introduction. And thank you very much for joining this webinar. Very good afternoon to all the attendees. So dear ladies and gentlemen, today we will go through the presentation for exploring the endless possibilities in optimizing connectivity. We'll see the connectivity solutions for Ethernet solutions. So today's agenda we'll start with company profile. Then we'll go to the application and solutions. Then we'll see the product portfolio, what we are offering. And then at the last, we'll see the digital services for our customers. About the company has crossed 1 billion euro turnover last year. And it is having 15 production plants across the world. It is having 44 worldwide sales companies. Harting India is one of the sales company or a subsidiary of Harting. We have a headquarters at Espelkamp, Germany, which is in the northwestern part of Germany near to Hanover. We have 6,200 employees and the company was founded just after World War II in 1945. So it is more than 75 years old company. It is 100% owned by Harting family and that's where the name comes Harting. You can see in the picture the second and third generation of Harting family in this picture. We have 15 production plants across the globe. Harting India is also having one production plant which is in Chennai. And recently we have also started our production plant in Vietnam. We have 44 sales subsidiaries. Harting India, as I've told, is one of the subsidiary. And related to the Ethernet connectivity, what we have the core competencies. We have a complete solutions. We have cable plugs. We have cable assemblies. We have panel feed-through connectors. We have device connectivities, we have unmanaged switches as well available with us. So we cover the entire portfolio. In the industrial focus, we provide our connectors for the industrial applications and all our products are qualified for shock and vibration environment, whether it is IP20 or IP65, water and dust proof. We have a high expertise in signal integrity. So when we talk about the data transfer, signal integrity is one of the top priorities for the designers. In this particular case, we have a state-of-the-art technology center where we have design simulation, qualification, and production of high performance connectors and connectivity solutions up to 40 Gbps. We are the pioneers for single pair Ethernet. The people who are interested in the latest trends might be aware of single pair Ethernet, and we will slightly go a little bit deep into the single pair Ethernet in the coming slides. And if someone want to have a more detailed understanding of single pair Ethernet, then we can have a one-to-one webinar as well later on. So we are the founding members of Single Pair Ethernet Industrial Partner Network, and we push single pair Ethernet solutions. So target markets and applications. Here only selected market segments are taken. The first one is machinery. So for a machinery, what we offer? We offer the solutions inside the cabinet. The switches, converters, we have the connectors for them. We have the connectors and connectivity solutions for HMIs, human machine interfaces. We have solutions for sensors. We have the solutions for IO boxes, and we have the solutions for actuators as well. In the robotics, we have again the connectivity solutions for sensors and tools. Also for the respect applications, we have cables and connectivity solutions. Along with that, we have connectivity solutions for robot, foot and ground. For servo drives, we have the special connectors. Along with that, we have also the solutions for control units, which are normally at the side of robots. For railways, we have a wide range of solutions. And when we talk about railways, it is not only the trains, it also includes the other transportations like metros, and we can also consider the EV vehicles, electric vehicles as well. So for railways and metros, we have IP cameras solutions for them, the connectivity solutions. We have control and security system connectivity solutions. One of the example is Kavach. You might have heard about Kavach, and we provide the connectivity solutions for Kavach as well. We also have the solutions for passenger information and entertainment systems. We call it as the PA and PIS, passenger announcement and public information systems. For that also we have the solutions. And also we have the solutions for wireless access points. So just to understand the audience better, I will request Suma to conduct a poll for which segment you are working for. So please get the poll, and we'll wait for 5 to 10 seconds, and then after we will wait for the result, which will be announced later on. So poll will be seen in your Zoom platform. Please vote it, and let us continue with our presentation. So for Ethernet installation portfolio, what are the things which we are having? So let us see the basic first. We have a technology and Ethernet comparison. We have a physical layer, we have transmission rates, and we have transmission lengths. These are the three major technology parameters we can say. For the fast Ethernet, we have a 4-wire system which can do a transmission of 100 Mbps, and the length is limited to 100 meters theoretically. Then we have a gigabit Ethernet which works on 8 wires, and we have a communication up to 10 Gbps. Again, the transmission length is limited to 100 meters. We can see in this way that we have a highway which is of 4-lane where the cars are moving, and then if we want to increase the traffic of this cars and you want to increase the speed of the car, what you will do, you will increase the number of lanes. So the same thing was done earlier. 4-wire system was there, now 8-wire systems are there. So both are being used depending on the applications. But then we have come up with the new solution, which is a single pair Ethernet. This is a complete different solution where you can go for the communication up to 1 kilometer, that is 1000 meters. But then there is a trade-off. The speed will reduce to 10 Mbps. So there might be some applications where 10 Mbps of speed is required, but for the longer distance, then you can use a single pair Ethernet. Suppose you require a very high speed communication, then you can do that as well with a shorter distance. So up to 10 Gbps, you can do the communication up to 15 meters with the shielded single pair Ethernet cable. So do we provide the cables? So answer is yes, we do provide the Ethernet cables, fast Ethernet and gigabit Ethernet cables for various applications. It could be a PVC, PUR, or for the railway grade as well. So how the industrial T1 single pair Ethernet connector looks like. This is the picture what is showing only two pins. One connector is on the device side and another is on the cable side. How this is going to transform the IoT and IIoT, or how it will be useful in industrial parameters, or you can say the pyramid of that. The answer is single pair Ethernet. Currently, what is happening? The field level devices or the machines are using the different languages. It could be a Modbus, CANopen, EtherCAT, Ethernet. You might have heard so many other different protocols. Now, these do not speak a single language, so they do not communicate to each other. And then you have a PLC, SCADA, MES, ERP, and then the cloud. Now, all these above the field level speak a single language, which is Ethernet protocol. So the solution is single pair Ethernet, which will break the barrier where the field level will also have Ethernet protocol using single pair Ethernet, and then it can communicate to the PLC and higher in the pyramid. So it can directly talk to the cloud. So this is the fundamental of Industry 4.0, where the Ethernet level at the field level can directly communicate to the ground and can push the data to the cloud. So that's the single pair Ethernet. If any one of the attendees want to know more about the single pair Ethernet, please put it in Q&A, and we will try to have a one-to-one webinar with them, or we will be able to solve the queries from them for them. So what are the solutions we offer to our customers? So here the example is machinery as one of the example, but it can be applicable to any of the market. So we do have a solutions for inside the cabinet, that is in IP20 connectivity. IP20 means only the fingerproof, not the dust proof, not the waterproof. So inside the cabinet, you do not require the very high-end connectors. In that case, IP20 is good enough. We also have the Ethernet switches. Ethernet switches are also available in RJ45 or IP20 and IP65 rating. We have panel feed-through connectors available in IP20 and IP65. And for outdoor application or outside the cabinet, we have the solutions which are of IP65. Let's see what we have for IP20 inside cabinet connectivity solutions. So we have a regular standard RJ45 industrial plug solution. Now, in most of the cases, in the field, you do not have the tool. So in that particular case, with a very simple tool, or you can say tool-less connectivity solution, we have RJ45 plugs, which has the IDC termination, where a person can make the connector with Ethernet cable by himself by using very simple tools. You do not require any special tool, and you can get the performance of Cat6, that is 10 Gbps, 8-wire system. It is also available in 4-wire system. The solution is available in straight, and if you require the angle cable outlet, that is also possible. Second solution is RJ45 VarioBoot. Suppose the length of the cable is known to everyone. In that particular case, they can directly use our RJ45 VarioBoot Now the best part is these are over-molded cable assemblies available in standard lengths. It might be 0.5 meter, 1 meter, 2 meter, 5 meter. And if customer requires, we can customize the length as well for them. The advantage of this particular Vario boot is you can bend the connector in all possible ways. So let us see the product. So here is the product, and you can see there is a RJ45 with the cable over molded. And in this particular case, you can bend at the downward side. You can bend the cable at the upward side. If you want to make it straight, possible. And then suppose you want to have the sidewise, then also it is possible. You can have the left, or you can have the right bending, right? So you can bend the connectors, and this will reduce the inventory at your place. Earlier you have to order different direction patch cords, but this now can be done with a single patch cord, which is RJ45 Harting Vario boot. Coming back to the presentation. We have RJ Industrial Multi-Feature. Now this is one of the new product which we have launched, which is a fully metal connector, which can also be assembled in 25% lesser assembly time. Here it is available in 4-wire and 8-wire system, and the assembly is very easy. You can get a straight connector, you can get a 90-degree angle connector, which you can bend it in all the possible direction, and also 35-degree direction. So the different type of arrangements can be done with this, and let us see the product once again for RJ45 Industrial. So this is the RJ45 Industrial connector, where you have a cable management, where you can put the cable, fix it, tight it with the plier, and your RJ45 connector is ready. A full 360-degree shielded metal connector. Coming back to the presentation. Then we have a solution called as RJ45 Pre-Link. Now this is one of the very innovative solution. Pre-Link is a small cube which can be considered as a universal Ethernet connectivity solution. You can put this Pre-Link directly onto the PCB with the PCB jack. You can also make this Pre-Link solution along with RJ45 connector, female RJ45 connectors, circular connectors in D code and X code. You can use it as an extender and many more applications. The advantage of this Pre-Link is from the industry perspective is, suppose you have two devices which you procure from two different sources, and say one side it is D code, other side is X code, and you want to do the communication, then the Pre-Link is the perfect solution for that. If one side is RJ45, another side is M12 connector, and you want to do the connection, Pre-Link is the perfect solution. Suppose you are doing the activity in R&D, where you require a multiple type of times you want to connect and disconnect the Ethernet connectivity. In that case also Pre-Link is very important. Practically you can have million of mating cycles. Only change the head of this connector, and your cable will be remaining as it is. You don't have to cut the cable, just remove the top part of that, whether it is RJ45 or M12 connector, and your solution can be ready within few seconds. You can also use it for IP6567 rating in push-pull series as well. We will see the push-pull series later on. Then a new range of our connectors for Ethernet is IX Industrial. It is miniaturized and robust alternative to RJ45. Generally, RJ45 used to be a bigger connector, and if someone want to make a miniature product, RJ45 used to be a bit challenging connectivity product. In this case, for miniaturization, we have introduced IX Industrial, which is 70% smaller than RJ45. At the same time, it is having 5,000 mating cycles. It is having 360-degree shielding, and it is a standardized connector. So it can be used with IDC cable plug, or we can also offer the over-molded cable assemblies with different lengths according to the customer requirement. So let us see the product of IX Industrial. So here you can see you have a RJ45, and this is IX Industrial. So instead of one RJ45, you can easily put two IX Industrial, and the locking is pretty easy. Just put it, and it is having a double locking system. So it can be used for high shock and vibration environment. So it can be used. It is having double locking. So the problem of what RJ45 lever braking used to be there, this can be resolved with IX Industrial. So double locking, you can remove it. Back to the presentation. So after IX Industrial, we'll go to outside the cabinet where you require IP65 connectivity. It means that it could be a dust-proof or waterproof, and both. In that, we have a wide range of circular connectors. We have M8 decoded fast Ethernet 4-wire system, which can do a communication of up to 100 Mbps. M12 decode, which is a universal connector that also we have for fast Ethernet. M12 X-coded connector for gigabit, which means 8-wire system up to 10 Gbps of communication, we can have it. All these circular connectors are available on device side. It means PCB. It could be on the panel feed through, and as well on the cable side. So we provide the entire solution for that. It is the standardized IEC interface. We offer two locking mechanisms. We offer screw locking as well as push-pull locking. You can say the screw locking was the old method where you turn the connectors, put it, and then after lock it by using the spanner. Whereas push-pull is the new technology where just you have to snap in and it will get connected with a click sound. We have different termination. The cable can be terminated by using IDC, crimp, or screw. So depending on the application, the termination of the wire can be considered. And as I mentioned previously, these connectors are also available in pre-link system. Then we have RJ45 push-pull connectors. The same activity can be done with RJ45 connectors in IP65-67 category, where RJ45 interface can be integrated into IP65 housing and can be easily connect and easily can be disconnected. When we say easily connect and disconnect, it doesn't mean that it is compromising on the shock and vibration. It is having a very high reliable locking mechanism which can have a push-pull locking of shock and vibration proof. So let us see on the product of push-pull. So this is on the PCB. It could be on the panel. The housing is on the panel side, and then this is a cable connector. And very simple, just push it and it will get locked. You will listen a audible click. So this can also be used in the blind mating applications where you do not have a proper visibility or where the spanner cannot be fitted properly. In that applications, you can use these push-pull connectors, and then you can remove it. If you try to remove from the cable side, it will not come out. You have to hold it from here, and then you have to take it out. And it is coming with additional security clip. You can see the yellow part, and if you rotate, then it can avoid the unwanted removal of this connector. So if you connect and rotate, then this connector cannot be removed. Someone should be aware of that. The clip has to be rotate, and then only you can remove it. This is the additional feature what we are giving in our connectors. Back to the presentation. So push-pull connectors are available in different size, V4 and V14, and not only RJ45. Along with that, we can also provide signals, data, power, and even optical connectivity. Now we have seen IX Industrial. Earlier we have seen in IP20. The same IX Industrial, now we have launched with mini push-pull. So as the name suggests, it is slightly smaller to achieve the miniaturization in the device. And this mini push-pull connectors can achieve IP65-67 protection. At the same time, it is used for high shock and vibration environment. So these are available as a cable plugs. You can make the cable by yourself, cable assembly by yourself, or if you want, we can also make the overmold cable assembly for you for predefined lengths. So coming back to the product. So this is the mini push-pull cable connector, and it is with overmolding. So you can see that, and same safety clip is being provided over here as well. So this is exactly the way push-pull connectors are working, but with mini push-pull. Back to the presentation. Now the same communication can be done by using fiber optic in push-pull. So whatever we have seen for mini push-pull IX Industrial or RJ45, we can do it in fiber optics as well. So we can provide the communication which is high speed beyond 100 meters with our push-pull optical fiber connectivity solutions. And if you require SFPs, then that also can be offered. Now coming to the panel feed-through solutions. We do have a wide range of panel feed-through solutions. For example, we have RJ45 to M12 couplers. We have panel feed-throughs for D code, X code, and Y code. We also have the gender changes from D code to D code, or D code to X code, and X code to X code. For RJ45, as we have seen, we can provide the panel feed-through solutions for our well-known Harport series. Instead of in this, we can give the solution in circular standard M22 cutout, where you can have the RJ45 connectors. Not only RJ45, Harport also provides HDMI, USB, micro USB, and many more solutions in Harport. Very easy to connect, specifically for service port. We can give the panel feed through same for RJ45 and many other solutions. And if still further rugged solution is required, in that case, we can give our well-known Han 3A solutions in RJ45. We have seen IX connectors. We have seen IX in mini push-pull, and the same can be also provided on the panel. So panel feed through IX to IX connector can be provided, and the operation remains the same. We have a well-known Han modular series. In that as well, we can provide Ethernet solutions with our RJ45 couplers, megabit modules, and gigabit modules. So again, this can be provided as per the application. What other things we have? We have Ethernet switches, unmanaged type, more than 200 variants, available in RJ45, M12, IX, and single pair Ethernet as well. So summarizing it, we are having the standard Ethernet products, which are RJ45, M12, switches, HAN RJ45, Harport, Trelink, and many more. Then we have seen IX Industrial as the miniaturized new solution, and we have also gone through a very brief of single pair Ethernet, the Ethernet for the future. Now, few other applications which are related to the device connectivity. So in this, we can see the backplane houses. If anyone is making a backplane solution, we have a wide range of solutions. Rack manufacturers, power supplies, PLCs, sensors, measurement, HMI, motion controls, cameras, energy management systems, traffic management systems, PAPIS, brake systems, medical equipments. All these places you require the reliable connectivity solutions, and Harting is one-stop solution for each and every such solution, connectivity solutions. So for PCBs, what we have a board-to-board connectors. We can connect it in angled way. We can use it for extender in the same plane. We can also provide the mezzanine, which is the parallel board connectivity. And if the two PCBs are away from each other, then we can also use the flat band type of connectors. All these connectors are available in board to cable for IP20 as well, and IP65, what we have seen earlier. So what board connectors we do have? We have a very famous DIN 41612, popularly known as DIN connectors or Euro connectors, which is the 2.54 mm pitch connectors. And we have a wide range of connectors for that. We are number one in that. We have a Harbus 64, which is 160 pin connectors, specifically for VME bus. We have Hard Matrix Harbus series, which is 2 mm for high number of pins, up to 300. It can also be used for power. And the highlight is Hard modular connectors. It is a 2.54 mm pitch connectors, which can be used for data signal and power. Even if you want to transfer between the board 25 Mbps of signal, 25 Gbps of data, then also it is possible. Now this Hard modular is a very special connector in which the designer can design his connector by himself by using a Lego system. So you can have a data signal and power in one connector, and then you can use this connector the way you want. Let us see one of the products for that. So you can see this is a connector which is made having a power and signal together, and then this can be connected. One side it is a straight connector, another side is an angle connector. If you want to have a straight to straight connector, then also it is possible. As of now, this is for cable to cable connectivity only. But in this, you can have power up to 40 ampere, signal up to 9 pin 2 ampere, and high speed data of 25 Gbps possible. Back to the presentation. Then we have SEK IDC connectors, which are flat ribbon cable connectors, very well known and very old connectors. Then the new range, we have a Harflex for signal and data, which is miniaturized 1.27 mm pitch connectors from 6 to 100 pins. You can choose any number of pins. We have Harflex power in 2.54 mm pitch, which can go up to 29 ampere. We have hybrid, and we have card edge connectors as well for high speed data communication. We have PCB terminal blocks, we have D-sub and many more range. So we have seen the RJ45 connectors. On device also we have these connectors. We have pre-link for PCB and IX industrial also available on PCB. We have terminal blocks. PCB terminal blocks are very well known for different power applications, but we have launched a new product, which is, let us see the product, which is for Ethernet. So this product can be used same like a terminal block, and it can do a communication for signal, for high speed communication. It can also be used for single pair Ethernet, 4-wire system or 8-wire system. So this is a new range of products where you can save one connector. So you do not require male female connector inside the panel. You can use HAR Flexicon, you can save one connector, and that's how you can optimize the design. Back to the presentation. Other than that, we have a wide range of D-sub connectors. We have standard 9 to 50 pin D-sub connectors, mixed variants, high density filter, THR and SMT as well. And other than that, we also have the waterproof D-sub connectors. Now coming to the digital services. On our website, we offer to our customers a very good experience with our digital services. What you can do with this digital services? You can use the derating tool. At which temperature, how much current can be taken from the connector, that can be found out. You can check whether the product is suitable or not for your application. You can get the right meeting connectivity solutions. For few products, we offer 24-hour sample request. So you can click on that. You can get the product shipped out of our facility within 24 hours. So you can check in your R&D whether the product is suitable for your application or not. You can create a watch list. You can configure. For example, HAR Modular is one of the solutions where you can configure your connector by the way you want. You can download 2D and 3D drawings. You can get the product declaration, RoHS compliance or REACH compliance, whether it is meeting or not. You can download from the website itself, from our digital services. You can get the PCB engineering data. You can get a 3D viewer. You can get the product note function. You can write it for which product or which application you are using this connector for the future reference. And a whole and a lot more configurators are available. As I've told, HAR Modular is one. You can get the configurator for M23, M17, and HAN Modular as well. So all these type of digital services can be available on website where the customer can get it free of cost. Just by logging, you can get all the information. And let us see what you can get from our website. So I will request to go to b2b.harting.com at our website. So I'm sure on the screen you will be seeing our product website, which is b2b.harting.com. And in this, you can select multiple connectors, what is being shown over here. You can get the industrial connectors, switches, PCB connectors, M12 connectors, and many more. So if you go down, you will be able to see the configurators as well, further down. And here you can get the configurators. You can get the industrial connector configurator, M12 system cable assembly configurators, M17, M23 configurators, and HAR Modular connectors. So you can configure your connectors, get the drawings, 3D drawings, technical specifications, you can download by yourself. And all these things are available free of cost. Let us take an example of one of the product. Let's say 0945151157 and what it shows. So we come to know that this is RJ45 multi-feature connector, which is supplying Cat6a 8-pole IDC straight connector. You can see, you can make a note, you can compare the product with other products, you can get the D rating, you can order a free sample out of it, you can get the combinables out of it. You can get the product overview, then you can get the product detail. If you go down, you will get all information about this connector. You can get the technical characteristics, material properties, right? And this is applicable for all the products. You can get the specifications and approvals. You can get the commercial data. You can download the data sheet. You can download the type sheet. Type sheet is nothing but the drawing. You can download the product declaration, ROHS, whether it is complying or not. You can get a whole lot of engineering data. You can get 3D, 2D drawings, PCB related drawings. You can get the instruction how to do it, right? If you want to download the catalogs, you can download the catalogs as well. And suppose you want to show to someone in your factory that how this assembly is done, you can get the video as well. So this digital service is free of cost. You just have to log in, and still if you have any questions, you can write to us. We also have a YouTube channel, Harting Technology Group, where you can subscribe to them and you can see the different types of videos. So you can see one of the video. Let us play one video. Let us see what the video is about. It is about miniaturized Ethernet connector. What we have seen? IX Industrial. Let's see how the video goes on. A robust connectivity provides 5,000 mating cycles, double locking mechanism, a robust, a very small new mating phase. So in a nutshell, you can get a pretty good view about the IX Industrial. So that's the presentation part on the product side. I will request Suma if we have any questions.
Thank you, Anup. Thanks a lot. It was a very informative session. Of course, as a viewer, I also learned a lot from your presentation. So we are almost reaching the end of the session. We are open to the question and answer now. Please put your questions in the Q&A chat, Q&A box. Before that, I would like to let you know that these are the links which Anup was referring to, and we have put the links in the chat box as well. Please refer to the link and get maximum knowledge out of that. And also you can reach out to us directly on anup.k@harting.com, suma.m@harting.com, and even in@harting.com. So yeah, we have many more questions coming up. So I'll just read out the first question. Can we directly replace RJ45 or M12 connector with SPE in existing design? Anup, this question is for you. Kindly answer.
Yeah, very interesting question. So single pair Ethernet is the future. So RJ45 or M12 connectors or IX connectors cannot be replaced directly with single pair Ethernet. It has to be used only with the new design, with new microcontrollers, the new physical layers, new magnetics, and many more. So the single pair Ethernet is a complete different architecture. So you have to use a complete different architecture. Directly replacing RJ45 will not resolve the problem. If you want to know more about it, we can have a separate session on single pair Ethernet as well. Any other questions, Suma?
Yes, Anu, there is another question. The second question is, can we use IX industrial connector for high shock and vibration environment?
Yes, is IX. Yeah. So during the presentation, IX Industrial was shown for two different environments. It is for IP20 and IP6567. So if IP20 is there inside the cabinet, it can be used for high shock and vibration environment. It is having a double locking mechanism. It can be used for more than 20 G of shock and vibration environment. At the same time, suppose the environment is very rugged, industrial grade outside the cabinet, where there is a lot of dust, lot of uh, chemical, lot of water spraying could happen, or such type of applications where you require IP6567. In that case, you can use Harting mini push pull IX industrial connector, and you can achieve all the industrial standards for shock and vibration along with IP rating. Over to you, Suma, if any.
Yes, Anu, there is one more question. The third question is, can we download multiple data sheet for connector parts in BOM?
Yes. Yes. So that is another one good question. Normally, our customers are not limiting themselves by using one connector, right? They use multiple connectors, and in their bill of material, there are multiple connectors, maybe 5, 10, or even 20 or 25 connectors are there. In this particular case, you can download the data sheets, 3D drawings, product declarations, type sheets, everything related to that in a single click. So we do have in our website uh, something called as a product data manager, where you can put up to 50 part numbers with comma separation. So this is available on our website under the service tab, product data manager, and there you can put all your bill of material, and at the same single click you can download everything in a single click. So that is the advantage we are giving to our customers. Over to Suma.
Okay, so yeah, so we have more questions coming up, but we will definitely reach out to everybody personally because of the time constraint. We are kind of running short of time, and before we end the session, we would like to show the overview of our product range. And show you the different ranges of products of Harting. So we would like to stay for some time and show the products.
So in this particular case, we will have a very brief overview of the product range. And if you require more information about these products, you can get that as well. So here you can see interface connectivity solutions. We have a wide range of DIN backplane solutions. We have HAR modular series, patch cord for M12 connectors, few range of RJ45, Tree-Link, HAR Flexicon Ethernet, RJ45, HAR Flex connectors. At the same time, we have Harting portfolio guide. So you can see the catalog also, which is of Ethernet portfolio guide, where you can get the information about part numbers, selection of the product, and if you require more information, then definitely you can go to our website and download it.
Anup, two more questions have come in just now. We would like to address them as well. So there is one question which come up. It's do we have M12 decoded push-in technology IDC?
Yes, we do have a solution of M12 decoded in IDC, but push-in is not there. We have more robust solution in CRIM technology, which is widely used for industrial applications. So we have in M12 push lock and screw locking mechanisms, but for wire termination, we have screw locking, CRIM, and IDC.
Thank you, Anup. There is one more question. Can we use RJ45 application in robotics as well?
So it depends on when we say a robotic application, it depends on which area or which part of robotics we are using this RJ45. So if it is inside the cabinet where there is no shock and vibration or no movement of the cable is taking place, in that type of environment, we can use RJ45. But if it is outside the cabinet, then definitely we should go with either push-pull connectors or M12 connectors. For robotic application, I will always suggest to go with push-pull range of connectors because it is very easy to disconnect when you are having a shift of the robotics arm or something like that. Or if you want to connect and disconnect immediately, then in that type of application, push-pull are better solution compared to M12 connectors. So the answer is, again, it depends on the application.
Thank you, Anup. Thank you so much. And here we come to the end of the session. And because of the time constraint, we would like to end it now. Of course, we have a lot of questions which we will definitely reach out to you personally. And yeah, thank you once again for everyone for joining this session. We took out time for this. And thank you, Anup. So thank you, Anup, for your wonderful presentation.
Yeah, thank you everyone for attending this webinar. This was a short webinar, and if you have any questions or any further queries related to your application in getting a right connectivity solutions, you can write to us, and we'll try to help you as much as possible. Thank you very much. Have a good day.